me. Until it just became a norm in my life. It is my belief that we go wrong as guardians and friends with being ignorant of the statistics and the signs of childhood sexual abuse. I took a moment to write a poem, and the poem is titled, "The Me That Was Inside of Me." The me that was inside of me. The me that was inside of me was bruised, hurt, and scared. The me that was inside of me was ashamed to let anyone see the dirty deeds that were done to me. As I went from house to house through the age of 14, my mother was not king because she was too busy to have seen. It happened for so long, I don't know when or where it began, with my brothers and my sister by my side. I didn't know what was happening to them. The guilt was too bold, so I did what I was told until I got old. I used to blame myself. I used to say it was my fault. But how could it be? I was but a child, you see. According to darknesstolight.org, 1 out of every 4 girls and 1 out of every 6 boys have been or will be sexually abused before the age of 18. There are 4,900 registered sex offenders in the U.S. alone. And out of that number, 80 to 100,000 are missing. That's cited from enough.org. There's an estimated 39 million survivors of childhood sexual abuse. And out of that number, 10% were abused by strangers. So we ask ourselves as a society, where are we going wrong? The numbers are mind-blowing. We as parents, friends, and loved ones need to be able to recognize the signs. Because when we recognize the signs, I am surely convinced the statistics will decline. We need to communicate effectively with our children. We need to educate them on what to do when someone has touched them in a way that has made them feel uncomfortable. We need to let them know that regardless of how scared or how scared they are, it doesn't matter. They can come to us regardless of the situation. We as responsible adults need to be able to communicate effectively with them. We need to know that if a child wakes up in the middle of the night screaming and sweating because of nightmares or night frights constantly, we need to know that this is a sign. Bedwetting and masturbating, sensuality, showing unusual aggressive behavior, complaining of pain when using the restroom. Imagine a 3-year-old, your son, your daughter, complaining of pain when using the restroom constantly. That's not normal. Showing fear that's misplaced. Being reluctant to be alone with a certain person. Being reluctant alone to be with a certain person. Just imagine a 5-year-old being afraid to be alone with their father, with their mother, with their brother. Initiating sophisticated sexual behavior. Having unexplained panic attacks. Depression. Regression. Self-mutilation. Self-mutilation. Can you imagine your daughter cutting herself, pulling her hair out? It's not normal. We need to be aware of these behaviors in our children. Because acts of sexual abuse on children, especially the ones who keep it a secret or who tell and are not believed, they are a great risk for physiological, emotional, social, and or physical behaviors that often last until adulthood. So as I stated earlier, we need to be able to recognize the signs. But know also this, the signs aren't always obvious. That's why we need to communicate and educate. Tell our children it's okay to come to us. Most importantly, remember, the me that was inside of me, as it may be, your son, daughter, friend, your loved one. Thank you.